Hi, I'm Beyer, and I'll be your instructor this semester for this online section of the history of television. Just a little bit about myself before I go into the course. Uh, I am an artist. I'm a creator of moving images, but I don't make things for a television output like most of you do or for Hollywood films. The moving images I create are for a gallery output, and in addition to making moving images, I'm also a traditional two-dimensional artist. I'm a painter and a printmaker, a drawer. I just work with regular things with my hands as much as I do on the computer or with a camera. I do have an MFA from Columbia College in Interdisciplinary Arts and Media, and I got that in 2008, and I've been teaching in the television department and the cinema and television arts department ever since. Right now I'm standing in my backyard here in Madison, Wisconsin. It's getting on sunset here. It's pretty beautiful out. And this is a lot different of a landscape than when I lived in Chicago. So I did want to let you all know that I'm not available to meet on campus. I am very available to meet online with Zoom or Skype, through messages, etc. So if you do need to contact me, don't worry, I'm there to talk to. And send me a message through Canvas or an email, and I'll almost always get back to you within 24 hours. If I don't, assume there's something wrong with the technology and try again. Okay, a little bit about our course. So this is the history of television, and we will be looking at television shows, fictional programming that you guys are familiar with. But in addition to that, television encompasses sports and politics. Especially here in this last year, there's been a lot of televisual political events occurring, and there's extra credit for things like that. Last semester was, of course, the presidential election, so there were debates, etc. When things come up, I'll let you know, and there is extra credit available in this class. So the first one that usually comes up in the spring semester here is the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is a sporting event, and it is the most televised event globally in the history of television. And so the audience that this draws in is not just American, but around the entire world at this point. And it's a huge event where people, maybe not in the pandemic year, but in the past, we would gather with family and friends, and there were parties, etc., around this televised sporting event. So in addition to fictional programming, we'll be looking at sports and the news, and we'll be taking a bit of a decade by decade approach. And so we'll be starting a little bit before television even. We'll be looking at radio and cinema and even vaudeville and how these all influence the television genre that we now know. So for this class, there are no set meetings. This is an entirely online class. There will be no Zoom. We won't have any scheduled time periods that we must meet. However, your participation in an online class really matters, and every week you're expected to do discussion forums and a variety of assignments. So for our weekly work in this class, every week there will be 15 points available. 5 points will be available through a discussion forum, and that's every single week there'll be this discussion forum. And in addition to that, there'll be 10 points through a variety of different small assignments. There may be a quiz, or sometimes I'll even ask for feedback and award points that way. And often we'll be doing reflection essays. Reflection essays are 1 to 2 pages where I'm just, and these are a 12-point font, double spaced, don't worry, it's not a huge amount. And I want to know what you think in these reflection essays. And in addition to being written, all of the reflection essays could also be done much like I'm doing this intro video through a media piece. So you could do that either video like this or even an audio only piece. And there'll be more directions about this on Canvas, don't worry. But I just want you to all start thinking about these assignments. In addition to our weekly work, there are a few larger assignments in this class. Around the midterm, we will have what I think of as our midterm assignment, and that's the oral history paper. And the oral history paper asks you to interview 2 people. One of them is a little bit younger, 18 to 35, and the other one is older. And you're going to compare and contrast these people's experiences with the medium of television, and then you'll compile a report for me. And that's a one-shot assignment. We do one thing and it's over. And that's the midterm oral history paper. In addition to that, we have a final paper in this class, and that'll be due at the end of the semester. However, I've broken this up into 4 parts to help you. And week 4, we'll have a proposal due. This is a 1 to 2 page assignment where you tell me what you'd like to study and what you're hoping to research. And then there's going to be the sources assignment, week 6. And this is where, after the proposal's been approved, you'll start finding books and articles about your topic. Week 10, the draft will be due. And then week 14, the final paper itself will be due. So other than those assignments right there in our weekly work, this is the bulk of the class. So every week, make sure to log on to Canvas, do your discussion forum, read the readings, watch the screenings, and keep up with the textbook. And I know in an online class like this where we're not meeting on campus, there's a lot of expectations of you as students. And so one of the things I'll be doing is reaching out every 4 weeks. So after week 4, week 8, and week 12, I'll be sending out individual grading sheets to each student. And this is a way to let you know where you are in regards to the class, if you should be doing extra credit, or if you have done extra credit, how that's helped you out. And also in an online class where we're not seeing each other every week and interacting, this is a way for me to kind of just let you know how to succeed, and if you are doing well, how to stay on track. So again, I'm looking forward to getting to know each of you this semester. I love teaching the history of television. I think that television is a fascinating medium, and in many ways it's the most democratic of all art forms. And I love what you as students bring to the table, the passion that you all have for this medium, as well as the knowledge. And so I'm looking forward to learning alongside you. Again, if you have to contact me at any time, I'm readily available either through Messenger and Canvas or shoot me an email. If there's anything that you need during the semester, please reach out, let me know, and I'm here to help you all. Thanks for your attention.